This is a session on missing numbers in a name. And again, I have this index chart here. And again, just to review it, this is, I call it the letter information index, but we see if anybody has any A, J, or S's. And if they do, then we count it, we put it under the 1. We go numbers 1 through 9. And if they have any of those letters, we start putting either a check mark or a line next to the number. And then A is the first letter of the alphabet, J the 10th, and we're reducing the numbers by addition. So 10 would 1 and 0 equals 1. And S is the 19th letter of our alphabet, so 1 and 9 is 10. 1 and 0 is 1. So we're reducing the numbers 1 through 9 by addition. A B is the second letter, a K is the 11th, and a T is the 20th letter of our alphabet. So a B is 2, a K is 1 and 1 equals 2, and 2 and 0 equals 2 for the T. So we start going, and so forth and so on. The third letter is C, the 12th is L, and the 21st is U. And of course, 2 and 1 is 3, and 1 and 2 for 12 is 3. So we're reducing by addition till we come through the numbers 1 through 9. So the name Robert Young, we start putting it down. Does it have any AJ or S's? No. So we just put a line. There's a 0. Does it have any BK or T's? Well, it has a T, so that gets one line. And does it have another one? It has a B and a T. That's 2 lines to number 2. It has BK or T, as indicated here. And does it have a C, L, or U? Well, it has a U, and that's 1, 3, and so forth. So when we fill out all the numbers, we find that this name has 3 deficiencies, the 1, the 4, and the 8. Now, the 1 stands for independence, being self-assured, being independent, being able to stand on one's feet. 1 could also involve a financial deficiency and a problem also with a male, M-A-L-E. Sometimes it can mean a tough father, or the absence of a father is possible. Poor financial circumstances is possible. And it also, number 1, relates to the sun, and we're looking at the AJS, and that would be an August or a Leo person, a February Aquarius person, and people born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th day of any month, and it could be anybody with an A, J, or S initial. I don't want to do this every time because I don't want to confuse people. There's such a thing as giving too much. Now, with the 2s, like I said, it's BK or T. Now we'll look at the 4, which is deficiency, and that has to do with discipline, somebody that can maintain a schedule, a routine, somebody also that is diplomatic, they can work with people, is the 4. And the 4 is the planet Uranus, which is associated with the 1. Normally, the sun is 1-4, so they relate to each other. So that means somebody with a 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st day of any month, born on those particular days, would be a challenge to this person. So would an August or a Leo or a February or Aquarius, and those born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th, which is the Sundays. So 1 and 4 is really out. That's very unusual. And now what does 8 mean? 8 means something financial, legal, insurance, and sometimes it has to do with privacy and the law or things being fair. And there would be a challenge with January or Capricorn people, and again it would be February or Aquarius. February Aquarius affects the Sun, the Moon, and Saturn, which is the number 8. And it could also relate to people with an H, first, middle, or last name, or a Q or a Z any place in their name. Because some letters just being internally in a name is kind of what I call an indicator. Now we'll look at what they have a lot of experience. They're pretty even. They got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. The only weak experience they have is the number 3, which is Jupiter. It could be somebody with a C or an L initial or a prominent U. And 3 is siblings, young people, friends, and also social situations. But this is how we evaluate it. And when you have a low experience with like number 4, there could also be somebody with a D or an M initial, as well as the August or Leo, and people born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st. But this is how we evaluate these things.